What's up, everybody? It's the Brutally Honest Rap Show. We're just going to do a little intro real quick and get the show started.
It's real, the drugs, the violence. That's what I tell people all the time. They ask why I moved to Atlanta because not saying it's no better because it's crime everywhere, but vicious in Baltimore, real cutthroat.
Trying to get the bread, I ain't worried about no enemies. Honestly, me giving a damn is wasting energy. Sick of me, nah, I'm sick of you. Is you sucker free? Silly me, rockin' hand me down since the age of 3. Cause I came from the streets and I ain't scared to tell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Life is not a game, it's not show and tell. Picking up the pieces, oh my gosh, you fell. Looking like I'm street, saved by the bell. Oh my gosh, what's the freaking deal? I ain't had a meal, plus I'm hungry, so I'ma rob and steal. That's the mentality when you grow up in the streets. Ambulance hard at work, but the sirens can't sleep. Heard you was my enemy, I ain't wasting my energy. Hunters with the blue stripes, only thing that's a friend of me. No food on the table, the only thing that can get to me. Make it out of Baltimore, something like making history. Trying to get the bread, I ain't worried about no enemies. Honestly, me giving the damn is wasting energy. Sick of me, nah, I'm sick of you. Is you sucker free? Silly me, rockin' hand me down since the age of 3. Cause I came from the streets and I ain't scared to tell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well. Hating is a female trait. You got the sex change, boob job. Y'all boys felt it's humming and Novocaine. Frank White left us the blueprint, had to do it big. If you a snitch, we call you 12, you a freaking pig. More money, less problems, we change the script. No jumper, Rondo, stay on my hip. Paul Pierce, KG, we chasing chips. Life's a trick, you might die if you racing it. Foreign whips, studio when we get no sleep. You ain't cool on Instagram in your mother's Jeep. Big talk, only bosses with higher credit. No beef, we chasing green, I ain't talking lettuce. Who wants smoke? I don't smoke, but I light it up. Brass knuckles, we fight it out like the fisticuffs. Trying to get the bread, I ain't worried about no enemies. Honestly, me giving the damn is wasting energy. Sick of me, nah, I'm sick of you. Is you sucker free? Silly me, rockin' hand me down since the age of 3. Cause I came from the streets and I ain't scared to tell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well. As I said, I'm living well, so don't kill my vibe. Street tactics, more than fam, we a freaking tribe. Winning Grammys is all these niggas is worried about. Buying my house, stop making hits so they kick them out. Sad story when you came from glory. Met you a chick, now you pissed cause you all Amari. The kid ain't yours is the words that you heard him spit. All of this over flossing over them grimy chicks. It ain't worth it, picture was never perfect. Google your history, bad vibes over them searches, You gotta live and learn before you learn to live. And chase the money before you chasing them nappy heads. Trying to get the bread, I ain't worried about no enemies. Honestly, me giving the damn is wasting energy. Sick of me, nah, I'm sick of you. Is you sucker free? Silly me, rockin' hand me down since the age of 3. Cause I came from the streets and I ain't scared to tell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell. Yes, I'm living well.
All right. What's up, my peoples? What's up, my peoples? We're about to get it on. Um, Let me get this up out of here. All right. There's my peoples right there. All right. Y'all can hear me clear, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think we can't hear you, XL.
Oh, my
There we
bad.
go.
I hit the mute button.
No, you good. You good. You good. As we usually do, we value our listeners, and we always got to shout them out. Shout out to my brother Dougie coming up in the building. He said, "Coming to the stage. Yes, I'm living well, but I came from hell." Shouts out to Simply 10 Art. Say, is this a new intro? Yes, just for now. And she said hello. All right. So everybody in on the live side, make sure that
What up,
y'all
50 Cent?
that y'all make sure. Oh yeah, I gotta stay in the middle like that. Yeah, make sure y'all uh comment so we can know y'all in there and we can shout y'all out. So at this point, we have our co-host today, DJ XL. Also, we have our special guest, Community KP. What's going on? What's good?
What it do? What it do? What's up, man? Coming straight out of B-More Zone 29 Spineless. It's your boy KP, keeping it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
You know how we do. That's how we
Absolutely.
do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm happy to be here with y'all. And this is gonna be an interesting show. Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start it off with a joint. And actually we lost Southside. I'm gonna see. Let me make sure he's not over there waiting. He had dropped off, but anyway, he'll come back. So we getting ready to start this thing off. And you know, KP, tell them a little bit about yourself and also how they can follow you on social media.
All right, it's real simple. I'm the boy KP. They call me KP. Keep it pushing. Marketing Group LLC is what I do. I manage, I market artists. I also pull management. I got a artist y'all about to know very well that I'm working with, that we're trying to get the proper exposure for. Derek Rebel, aka Poor Man. Y'all about to hear more about him. Also, in Baltimore, in the local area, they call me Kenny the Car Man. That's the brand. I move a lot of vehicles. I'm the car man. So if you ever come through Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area, even if you out of town and you need that whip, don't trip. I got you. Because if anybody can, Kenny the Car Man can. I got anything you want on that tip. So that's about it, man. And working hard with this music since 92-ish, 3-ish. Balls and Knuckles is the background, and we just keeping it pushing, man. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. And in case y'all didn't know, KP is one of my day ones. It's been Irvtown, Yale Heights, B-More and Hilton, Emerson Village, all day, every day. So y'all know how we do.
Absolutely, we're in the building.
Yes. So what we're going to do, and you know what? Hold on. XL. I know I done already introduced you, and a lot of people know you. Introduce yourself and let them know your social media handles.
Well, I'm DJ XL, aka International Freddie Tiffany. Now I'm DJ XL, Baltimore club music producer, point man, key person for 88.9 FM Baltimore, strictly hip hop. Tour DJ, B-More Mix King, Duck Down, Almo Entertainment. I'm just all around DJ, producer, photographer, videographer, jack of all trades, master of none. You can catch me on social media at XLEXCEL 1200 or XL Flix EXCEL FLIX. Best way to catch me.
All right, then. That's what I'm talking about. So we got Southside Doughboy in the building, correct? He got the spooky eyes or something going on back there. But anyway, okay, there you go. Can you hear Southside? Oh yeah, his internet off the chain tonight. So anyway, we're gonna get the show started, right? We're gonna get the show started. We're gonna start things off with Jamil Honesty. All right. We're gonna start off with Jamil Honesty, and the name of this song is called Searching. All right, hold up. Jamil Honesty, Searching. Let's get it.
Searching. Hey yo, I'm searching. Hey yo, I'm trying to find my way on this path, but lacking in navigation. Situations be whacking and masturbation, lacing these instrumentals coincidentally so. See, I'm a poet, you will remember me, yo. Reppin' the city that held the body of Allen Poe. Impose on my soul in this flow and let it go. Oh, too old to be sold to OVO. But just to let you know, your boy got that glow. Cymac, master wearing colors of that lilac. So when I drive by that, raw drums and hi-hats. Honesty, the truth, you really couldn't deny that. If so, die fast. Nah, love life and high gas. Prices, evil devices. Might just put me in ciphers to be the nicest. I am though. When I blow like Don, say the wind's low, I'ma fuck around and shout you niggas in my intro. Searching to find my way. Searching to find my place. I'm not the same man I was yesterday. I'm searching. Hey yo, kill you with my interludes. I love you with my interviews. I've been amused. The hate for me has always been amused. Many dudes get it confused. Yet till they can introduce to my mission impossible in it cruise. Ethan Hunt stunting like the drummers. So when I lose, don't worry about a nigga that's hating they business news. It's what the elders would tell me, compelling me to be greater. A student far from what stupid what you went on now. But latest the Lord always forgave us while saving us from our sins. Said to be circumspect and be wise when selecting friends. I'm more than too in common, too much in common with them who sort of saw you before they could ever grow to be men. I'm never here to pretend. Preeminence is with him. I'm focused on all my opus, but meeting up with my ends. Living a time of peril where everything is a trend. They never be comfortable in their skin. I'm searching to find my way. Searching to find my place. I'm not the same man I was yesterday. I'm searching, searching.
All right. That was Jamil Honesty. And the name of that song was called Searching. So, KP, I'm sure you watched the show before. And the way we do it, we rate these songs from a 1 to 5. All right. And I may ask you what made you make that rating on that song. So, so don't be surprised if I ask you that. Now, before we started off, again, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And if you sent music in, you sent your music in to be reviewed. And when we review it, we're being straight up honest about it. This is, you can almost send your music in no better place than here, because you're going to see our facial expressions, you're going to see our body language, and you're going to hear our words. We're not trying to kill your dream or nothing like that. We just rating your song. We might not like this one, but your next one you send, that might be it. So before we started off, shouts out to Token White Girl. Shouts out to Tina. I just saw that. It was Tina. Oh, Tina Bowling. Also, my brother Dougie gave that song a 3.8. 3.8. That's a good rating. Simply 10 gave it a 4. Okay. So, KP, what did you give that song that we just played? Jamil Honesty, Searching.
Jamil Honesty, Searching. I felt the song a lot. It had some artistic creativity to it that made you respect his talent level with the bars. He also had a nice cadence with him, and the track was hot. It took you kind of back to a certain mode, you know what I'm saying? And his flow with the track just blended really well. I felt the song. I gave it a 3.8 as well.
Okay, and I love the review and how you did it. That was bombing right there. I like, your delivery and when you gave that. So respect.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So here we go. XL, what you got on that?
I have to give my unbiased opinion, because that's little bro.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, even if it wasn't bro, like, yeah, that gets a 4. Like, subject matter, production, You know what I mean? It was dope. It was put together the right
Mhm.
way. The chorus was done exquisitely. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it was definitely a dope track. I give it a
Okay.
4.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. He definitely in the high threes, late high 3-4 range with that one. That was
Okay.
hot.
That's dope. So, Southside, I hope you can hear us. What do you have on
Can you
that
hear me?
song? Yeah, we can hear you. What you got on that?
Yeah, yeah, I agree with the panel. Great delivery. Whoever produced
Mhm.
that, man, they did very good on production.
He
The
produced
vocal
himself.
was
Oh, he
he produced
produced it
himself.
himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's oh man,
he
that's
produced it
even
under
more.
Macca
You
beats.
know, when you're
Like he
doing everything
definitely,
yourself, yeah,
Yeah,
man,
that's smooth.
you get stars all across the board when you're doing it yourself, man.
Yeah, that
So
explains
I give it a 4.
right.
Okay.
That explains the chemistry right there. Him actually doing the track as well as laying it on, putting it together at every aspect of it. You could tell by the way the song came together. That was hot.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's smooth.
I agree. I
And
agree.
I appreciate everybody's review on that. All right. So next up, let me get myself together all the way together. We have hold on. This one joint here, Pumpkin Doodle, Kung Fu featuring Ski Mask T. Let's see what we got here. Let's go.
Quiet. Ooh, I see you.
I see you.
Got juice and I'm clean as a maid. I need a minute. Switch it up, spin that shit on them just like a fidget. Scary diamonds, and them whole green just like a gremlin. Got her fingers on me like itchy bitch, I feel dizzy. I ain't popping like a bubble and Chardonnay. Green on me like a nigga cut your lawn tonight. Animal, but I did not sleep in the morning night. A cannibal, I eat pussy and pussy niggas like. Fish scale, when she on her healthy getting well. Loud pack, when I'm rolling, smelling on my nails. Get a girl, wanna grind on my digital like rail. Paris girl, eating snails, I say ill. Fish scale, when she on her healthy getting well. Loud pack, when I'm rolling, smelling on my nails. Get a girl, wanna grind on my digital like rail.
Ooh.
Paris girl, eating snails, I say ill.
Bitch, talk my shoe. Chop a bite out you. Her nipples flash out the roof. Watch drink 1 pint, I'll drink 2. Chop a brick up, kung fu. Sticks in the whip when I come through. They heard of me, I ain't heard of you. Rich niggas selling crack at the W. All my bitches emo. Yeah, they like to dito. Yeah, 20K on the Gucci jail. That's a kilo. Suck me up while I eat hot Cheetos. Whip it up, dope like Charlie Gambino. She's with you, but she wanna fuck me though. I just hit the plug, bingo. Cost me 300. She bad. Bust it, damn, I just moved. I'm in love with the way she sang. Pop 2 Jazz got a head concussion. Wrist flooded, just like Usher. I'ma light up the function. 50 bricks in my dungeon. Watch robot chicken while I fucking. Trap house got low budget. 50 hoes with me, Royal Rumble. Chicken soda got a pile of it. Bossy drove my Lamborghini. Bought another one for no reason. Everybody know I'm drugged in. Trap got raided, I went to New Zealand.
Fish scale, when she on her healthy getting well. Loud pack, when I'm rolling, smelling on my nails. Get a girl, wanna grind on my digital like rail. Paris girl, eating snails, I say ill. Fish scale, when she on her healthy getting well. Loud pack, when I'm rolling, smelling on my nails. Get a girl, wanna grind on my digital like rail. Paris girl, eating snails, I say ill.
All right. Okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna start off with. I'm gonna give y'all a break for a minute. Give y'all a break. The panel a break. We're gonna start off with the comments. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. We are going to start off with Tina Bowling. She said that it's all over the place. Token White Girl said kind of graphic. Simply 10 Art says, what's up with the mix up? What's up with the mix up of the Amigos in trying to rap faster than Twister? That did sound like the Migos. It did. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me see if there's any more. Okay. Token White Girl said it's trash. Dougie said 2.5. Simply 10 said gong. All right. So panel. We're gonna start off with XL.
You would start off with me.
Yeah.
Oh man. I give it like a 1.7. It was a good effort.
Okay.
It started off, I was like, maybe it's going to get better, but you know, it slowly got worse. I didn't understand a word the hell he was talking about. It sounded like he was making up words as he was going. I mean, the beat was catchy. It had a nice little bounce to it. The beat was cool. But other than that, it was complete garbage. I mean, they kept saying the same shit over and over again. I mean, okay, you sell drugs. So the fuck what? Pardon my language, but I mean, you're not saying anything at all.
Right.
It was just a wasted time. No.
Okay. All right. Community KP in the building.
Absolutely. Keep it pushing, baby. Listen, I'm never going to be a guy that tries to rain on one's talent level because there's always a lane for everybody's music. There's a whole lot of music out here that I wouldn't particularly like, but it doesn't necessarily mean you don't have a lane for you to do you. But in this particular case, I'm here to give my sole opinion. First of all, I want to go back to something you said, Creek. You said it does remind me of the Migos. That was disrespectful. This subject matter was weird at best. You know what I'm saying? The track, I will say this. If you're somewhere drunk, somewhere at a certain venue, and you just hear that beat in the background, you might continue to, if it's being mixed in, you might continue to bounce with it for a minute. Because it, like XL said, it is like a catchiness to it, right? But all of this weird delivery and coming from, you know, every direction with your flow, and then the subject matter was just flat out frightening. And I come from an era where we talked about doing a whole lot of stuff in music, but this guy, that was just the straight weirdest music that I've heard in a very long time. And I really wish you would put your pen down and think about getting some mental, you know, attention.
Wow. Man, yeah, it was, I mean,
and I was being kind. I was being kind, by the way.
Okay. Well, we got a couple more comments right there. It said the turn lane to get off the road, right? And then Tina Bowling said, was he high?
On some different high, right?
Right. So that was definitely different. I mean, the beat, like I said, was a little catchy, whatever. But if you was not in your right mind and you was, you know, you probably could dig that. You know what I'm saying? He actually has a voice. He has a delivery, but the song was just weird. I mean, he was just short of saying,
I wrote a song about it. Like the hit go. I wrote a song about it. Like the hit go.
You know what I'm saying? And then it came on. So let's go to Southside Doughboy and get his review on this one. Southside. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh, did I ever give it a grade? I think I'll give it a 1.
A 1? Okay. All right. We can't hear you. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to the next song but thanks everybody, you know, with the comments. All right. So now, next joint we're about to do is Hustle Lost is the name of the song. So let's get to that one. Hold up. I'll tell y'all the artist. Well, I think that is the artist's name, but let's get it.
Life feel like it's a merry-go-round. I don't know how many bitches going down. Too much money in the way I'm giving pounds. Sipping Franklin by the way, okay, I'm skating off on something new. Hating me, who the fuck are you? All of us talk to train to go and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm rolling goose. Paint on it look like a dragon fruit. You mad at who? Better myself is what I had to do. You catch an L, your fake friends, they gon' laugh at you. You catch a shell, your real friends, they gon' blast for you. I learned how to fight, so I wouldn't be like Snagger too. Nappy head kid that want them bands like Nappy. Excuse me, I just came to get this money, I'm just passing through. On the road to riches, I need space, I don't have no room. Am I wrong for blowing promethazine and codeine up in apple juice? Hit it with some fruits, sipping like I got a sweet tooth. Life come with problems, so I smoke weed to ease through. Don't matter who you tryna be, you always gon' be you. Hey, y'all got centipede arms if you gon' creep through. In the face, on the barrel, uglier than Beetlejuice. Man, they got me lost out here. Watch my moves, cause it can cost out here. I want to win, I want no loss out here. Why we all out here, man? They got me lost, got me lost, got me lost, got me lost. They got me lost out here, they got me lost, got me lost, got me lost. Just trying to find a way. They got me lost out here today.
All right. Now, so far we hadn't gotten any reviews on that one in the comment section. So what we're going to do is start off with DJ XL. Can't hear you. You're probably gonna have to log out and log back in. So KP, while he's getting that together, you can go ahead with your review. And right here, Simply 10 said she was busy, or yeah, I was busy. 2.5 that she gave that song. All right. So what do you got on that one?
Okay, I thought the song had a lot of potential. I really liked a lot of parts about the song. It was only a few things that glared out to me. I don't know if it was just my ear or if it was both of our ear, but you can give me your opinion. The mix on that song was off. Like it took away from the full impact of the song, because the mix was not, to me, it didn't sound like the mix was right. So the levels was off. And then when he went into that auto-tune, auto-doom, I want to call it, I wasn't really feeling the auto-doom, you know what I mean? But the song overall had a lot of potential. It had a nice rhythm. He was on topic. He was speaking his truth, whatever that might have been. He gave me a good feel. His voice was different. His delivery was consistent. He's a pretty good artist. Like the song, even the track, you know what I'm saying, based on the subject matter, it went together. It wasn't like he was trying to squeeze lyrics onto a beat. It kind of it worked, you know what I mean? But like I said, the engineering part of it, and I would have left that auto-tune out. But other than that, I give it a 3.
Okay. Good enough. Another good review. Okay. My brother Dougie. Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you. My brother Dougie actually gave a really good comment right here. And this is something that we stress, but eventually it's going to come as the show grows. But right here, he said, next week, if I hear any song with profanity, I'm going to give it a 1. And that's a good movement to start.
I'm
You know what I'm
sending,
saying?
I'm sending all fire tracks with all profanity in it.
Dang.
I mean, you can't deny all music, and I understand everybody has their own preferences, but some music people, that's the way they went. The whole art of music itself is to be able to paint your own feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, your stresses, your loves, your hates onto a track and be able to deliver that freely. And some people, that's the way they vent their words. It's not really a disrespect to people, when they use profanity, but that's how they feel when they say what they're saying and when they felt what they felt when they wrote it. So we got to have respect for all balances of it. You know what I mean?
And you know what? I'm with you on that. My only thing about that is that I know that actual radio has kind of died out because we can conveniently go on YouTube and people express however they can curse, they can do this, they can do that. I get that. But if you're trying to be on a platform, there's rules. You see what I'm saying? So
I get it. I get it.
and those rules right there, when it comes to this, that's where I'm aiming to, because I want to be able to have whole families to be able to sit here and watch this. And those young ones that are coming up that find hip hop or rapping interesting, if they can come up with a more broader vocabulary and we are helping that happen, I'm digging that. But I see what you're saying, KP.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm
So
not against what you're saying at all. I was just saying,
yeah, I
as
know you're
an
not.
artist, because they just,
Yeah.
that's like telling Picasso don't paint naked women. Like
Right.
it's hard to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I dig where we coming from. Is like pretty much a thing where this having your music edited goes along with being an artist. Because
Absolutely.
as us being DJs, like
Mhm.
people don't realize what I go through on a weekly basis to clean up music to play for
Right.
FM radio.
Right.
Most artists don't know how to put together a portfolio or a DJ pack. They
Right.
don't know how to do that, and they don't have the right manager skills to do that. So when you have a platform that's asking you, like, look, we know you're gonna cuss, but put that extra couple dollars to your engineer, tell them to edit edit it for radio play. Because I know a lot of people who have been in the rap game for years who have never heard their music played on terrestrial radio.
Right.
And they just like, well, radio not gonna play me anyway, so I'm just gonna make this music as raw as possible. But then when you have people that's looking at like Conway, Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, who came into the game on that gritty underground level, they had to come to that realization, like, look, everything we do is not going to be gritty and grimy and underground. We got to get on the radio to get a larger fan base.
Yeah, you have to make music for the masses. So I understand that completely. I'm just saying, at the same time, you can't tarnish someone's creativity fully because
Well, no,
you want to buy some.
he ain't saying be Will Smith and you just can't cuss on a record at all, but just on a level of like
Make it
after
an
you
edited
cuss,
version.
do some edits. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
Get
And
audacity. It don't take nothing to highlight and reverse your profanity words and send
right.
it
I
out.
agree.
And I
I
was
agree.
about to mention that the artists that are listening and the artists that will be listening to the or looking at the show later, if y'all need them services, contact us. We can make your song radio edited so it can be prepared to play on this show, because you gotta remember this show is growing and this is another outlet for y'all to let people hear y'all music. Also, Tina Boiling said, my mama said, if nothing good to say nothing. I feel that.
All right,
and that was
Tina.
no, but that was for the last song though. She wasn't saying, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then also Dougie said, I'm with you, KP, but let's see if our people can try something different. Very true.
Hey, Taylor, my mama told me if I ain't got nothing nice to say, to sit next to her and we could say not nice stuff together.
Uh-oh. You ain't want that smoke, XL.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play Dark Rebel. How about that? 410 Soldier. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to play. The name of this song here is called my bad, it's right there. It's called Huh. You know what, KP? Oh, my bad. Musical master. Musical
Musical
masterpiece.
masterpiece. Yeah,
Yeah.
musical masterpiece.
All right. So this is Dark Rebel, musical masterpiece. Let's get it.
Musical masterpiece. Shit, I'm just a nigga from the street. Yeah. Tasked to do God work in the last days. Competing in the belly of the beast. Oh, okay. Living with the rats and the roaches, nigga. You know the kind that's walking on 2 feet. And these wretched ass women who get laid like them yellow lines. Wonder why we say that bitch is for the street. Get them rev, I can't take no more. The devil on the show. Doesn't matter to the chosen. Got God in our heart. I'm here to bring the death rat back like the Christ. And I don't need your bread, so y'all keep the carbs. Club people only see I ain't effing with y'all. Kill your own kind, see I ain't effing with y'all. Forget an AK, the KKK you should join. See your white hood when I pop dust you off. My adrenaline plus this melanin. Let them know I ain't nothing to be messing with. Cause the code is with a third eye intelligence. This is evident, you check the stats and the evidence. Rebel scum, tell them whores I go dummy dumb. Poor man beat me your alley where I brought it from. All these devils and these demons, yeah, we tired of them. Since hell is where they brought it from, it's time to set some fire to them. Musical masterpiece. Shit, I'm just a nigga from the street. Yeah. Tasked to do God work in the last days. Competing in the belly of the beast. Oh, okay. Living with the rats and the roaches, nigga. You know the kind that's walking on 2 feet. And these wretched ass women who get laid like them yellow lines. Wonder why we say that bitch is for the street. Get them red, I got it. If they move, I drop them. Let them feel the history of what's inside of this fossil. What's inside of this struggle? What's inside of this hustle? Poor man built for it, nigga. What's inside of this muscle? Having D in they strap. Playing in the A-gap. Hit him like a line back. Crack, middle line back. Diamond in the rough. Why nobody go and find that? This unstoppable force is an immovable object. I'm a 50 caliber, heaven cat challenger. Eagles with the talents up, break the judge gavel up. Cause I speak the truth to him, make the facts matter to him, make the good matter to him. Tell they ain't matter. Rebel scum, tell them whores I go dummy dumb. Poor man, beat you your alley where I brought it from. All these devils and these demons, yeah, we tired of them. Since hell is where they brought it from, it's time to set some fire to them. Bang, bang. Musical masterpiece. Shit, I'm just a nigga from the street. Yeah. Tasked to do God work in the last days. Competing in the belly of the beast. Oh, okay. Living with the rats and the roaches, nigga. You know the kind that's walking on 2 feet. And these wretched ass women who get laid like them yellow lines. Wonder why we say that bitch is for the street.
All right, that was D-Reb, Dark Rebel. And the name of that song was Musical Masterpiece. We're going to start off with, let's start off with the comments. Tina Bolin said, the best song I've heard on the show. Thank you, Tina. Dougie gave it a 3.5. All right. So Simply 10 said 3, it was doing a little something. Okay. XL, we're gonna start with you, brother.
I mean, I give it a 3. It was cool. It wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. I mean, it could be something that I could do as a filler. It's not really like a frontline joint that I'd be like, yo, that's right there. I gotta play it. But it was cool. It had a nice little beat to it, a nice little melody.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% Baltimore all day. You heard every bar was Baltimore. You could dig it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I heard it throughout the whole song. So yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
I give it a 3.
Okay, cool. Shell Shock gave it a 3.2. So that's good numbers. That's definitely good numbers. So KP.
I like, of course, I ain't trying to drink my own Kool-Aid here, but I like the artist, of course. I think he a dope artist. I think the track was hot. It was catchy. The tempo was a little bit like, you could still like XL said, I could hear it, still going in the mix with the club and still keeping the people dancing, keeping them bouncing. So I like the tempo of it. I give it a 3.5.
Okay. All right. me, I shouldn't review it because that's my guy as well. But Derek, he's always one of my favorite MCs. You see what I'm saying? The delivery was good. The track was pretty good. What he was taught, his, the content of it was good. I'm gonna give it a 4.2. So I mean, I like the song. I'll definitely play it on a mixtape. So as we move on, I think Southside, he had gotten his internet tonight from Walmart, so it's kind of knocking him off. Oh, there goes Southside right there. Look, he in the comments. That's my guy right there. That's my brother right there. I talked him up, so he gave it a 3.5. So good numbers on that song. All right, now we're getting ready to go to a joint by Have To from Yes Gang TV. The name of this song is hold on one second. What was the name of this song again? Oh man, I jumped all the way up. Hold on one second, y'all. This is a lot of work. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. All right, the name of this song is Alone in the Streets by Have To from Yes Gang TV. Let's get it.
You all alone in these streets, cousin. Woo! Have to. You all alone in these streets, cousin. From works. You know. You all alone in these streets, cousin. This shit feel biblical. It's Yes Gang. You all alone in these streets, cousin. You know what I'm here for. Yo, I'm created in the Lord's image. This divine intervention, no bars. These are blessings that I'm spitting, lessons that I'm giving. Check the ancient text, it was written for the fruit from the Eden tree was bitten. Or before the Big Bang, if you don't observe religion. What I'm saying is, bitch, I've been dope since the beginning. My style of V12, you better open up the engine. Better crack the window open, cooking coke up in the kitchen. I know somebody might smell that smell and start snitching. But dealers turn fiend due to a lack of proper venting. An ounce of prevention's worth a pound of the cure. Take a key of it cut or a pound of it pure. When it's time to collect, I come and pound on your door. Have that bread or have your family gagging bound on the floor. Look, I don't do this shit for my health. And in these streets, you all by yourself. You heard? You heard? You all alone in these streets, cousin. Secret society, trying to keep their eye on me. You all alone in these streets, cousin. I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. You all alone in these streets, cousin. You made it a hot line, I made it a hot song. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Cash rule everything around. I hear the tempting in the devil's whispers. The cries of sinners, they learned it ain't gold because it glitters. I can hear some women snicker while broken-hearted men whimper. They believe the fake smile of a stripper. Thought she noticed him because he tipped her or double-tapped the picture. Couldn't see the truth underneath the filter. That you all alone in these streets, cousin. Look, she let him in your home when you sleep, cousin. Mona Lisa, half when it's on, I'm loading the street sweeper. Better reconsider beefing with me. Your seeds need ya. They ain't gonna like how them slugs gonna leave you. Hook the oxygen tank, shit bags, and 2 liters. Look, it's Yes Gang, and yeah, we your family still alone in these streets. Let me help you understand me. Cause despite how many niggas pop the ratchet with ya, not one is gonna hop inside the casket with ya. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Secret society, trying to keep their eye on me. You all alone in these streets, cousin. I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. You all alone in these streets, cousin. You made it a hot line, I made it a hot song. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Cash rule everything around me.
All right. Once again, that was Yes Gang TV's Have To, and the name of that song was Alone in These Streets. Miss Tina gave it 1.5. He did try. All right. And Token White Girl said, workflow, I'll catch the next show. Thank you for stopping by. Definitely.
Every Friday, 8:30-ish.
Yep, 8:30-ish. All right. So KP, let's start off with you on this one.
Okay, I liked it. Of course, I have a catalog that goes a little deep into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me that vibe, like on some Wu shit, on some like Wu type delivery. It still had that kind of vibe. It had that gritty boom bap hip hop vibe to it, and with the addition of the scratching and the samples, it just took you back to that era. You know what I'm saying? So I still, I still have a bar that I have as far as skills when you come to breaking these bars down. So the song was catchy, it was hot, but you know what I'm saying? I respect the song. I gave it a 3.2.
Okay. All right. XL, where we at on that one?
Well, you know, I'm kind of a hip hop nerd, and like I'm analyzing it. And as I always say, I'm big on feng shui, and I gotta get a joint like a 2 because one, the production, it was cool, but it was like you were trying to add too many elements from too many different styles into one. Like you wanted to have a little down south flavor in there, West Coast flavor, and the boom bap hip hop flavor. And when you started it off, it was like, okay, I thought he was going to get into like a biblical kind of rap type thing. I'm like, okay, I'm Muslim, but I can still appreciate what you rap about. But then it was like, yeah, because I'm blessed with Adam and Eve, because I be in the kitchen cooking. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, where the hell that come from? Like, it kind of threw me off, you know what I'm saying? And then like when he came, and then another thing, when he came into the song, it sounded like his delivery, his entry to the song was off beat or off the one. So it was like, it kind of had me like, okay,
off tempo flow.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, it wasn't really, not necessarily off tempo, but off cadence.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean, you can do an off tempo. Yeah, you could do an off tempo flow and still have the cadence of the song flowing.
Absolutely.
But it was like he was rapping on the 1, then he'll come in on the 2, then he coming back on the 1, then it was a 3, and it was like, I'm trying to catch him. Yeah, I mean, it was cool, but yeah, it was like it was too jumbled for for my particular taste.
Okay. All right. One thing that I can say, well, Simply 10 Art says, I'm thinking that's 3. So she gave it a 3. But me, I check out Have To. I love his style because he's different. It like if I say, all right, I want to listen to boom, he's different where I can say that. You see what I'm saying? So, but I get what y'all saying about the track. The track was like jumbled together, but I can still dig it. I can still dig it. In just like what you were talking about, KP. It was like almost a Wu sound back in the day. I could have pictured meth coming in on it. You know what I mean? So that's where we at on that. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. 3.5. So now we're gonna go to this next joint here. Hold up. Now I'm gonna have to this one is a Shell Shock joint. So Shell Shock actually gave Have To song a 3. But we're gonna pull up on a Shell Shock song right now. And the name of the song, hold on. It's hold on. Let me make sure first of all. Okay. All right, this is gonna take a little second because I need to find out the name of this song. It's hold on one second. It's called Living Proof. Is the name of the song by Shell Shock. Let's try this joint out right here. Let's get it.
Niggas can't feel my shit. I've been down to let go of this truth. Let it clear. shoulders and thighs up, by my rhyme to the beat, living proof. These niggas can't fill my shoes. I've been down to let go of this truth. That it feels like the weight of this nation's on my shoulders and thighs up, by my rhyme to the beat, living proof.
Feels like the weight of this whole damn nation's on my shoulders. I'm standing firmer than them towers just to keep myself from folding. I'm holding on to this rope, which is hope to keep from drowning. I feel like Pac on the cross, and these odds are overwhelming as I'm riding through this fire so I can teach you fools about it. I am the teacher, y'all students. Just sit back and don't be doubting. I'm the lion in this jungle and I'm dreaming to get crowned. The precious diamond in the dirt, God knows I'm thinking to get found. You can learn a lot from a dummy, so please keep an open mind. It'll be the ones that you forgot about that'll sneak you from the blind. I gotta storm through this darkness so the world can see the light. This is history in the making, so I'm destined for this mic. While I just keep on coming like this earth constantly spin, dying to let go this truth before I leave this earthly wind. Expect me like you expect Jesus, I'll make believe fuzz out you sinners and turn to a legend like Pac, just letting ink from out my pen.
Niggas can't fill my shoes. I've been down to let go of this truth. That it feels like the weight of this nation's on my shoulders and thighs up, by my rhyme to the beat, living proof. Niggas can't fill my shoes. I've been down to let go of this truth. That it feels like the weight of this nation's on my shoulders and thighs up, by my rhyme to the beat, living proof.
I'm destined to be this living legend. Shell shock is rise. It'll be a surprise to the world like them planes when they can't collide. And I'm blowing up like them towers, praising God while I'm on fire, blazing hot like I'm Cajun, taking note. But like Sean Carter, this is a journey. The ride is rough, I'm going through the fog. I'm on a one-man mission. The only back that I need is God. I'm waking up out my sleep with cold sweats like I was frightened. Feel like I'm Christ on a mission for this world. A nigga's dying, the last real nigga alive, stuck in this rain. Out in these shadows, the only blessing that's left is claiming my type. To which is right, I'm loading this truth like it's bullet shoot with my pen. It hurts no line confessing like I'm on my deathbed and I ain't got long for dying. I'm giving you every bit, my every breath. I'm a soul survivor. Yoga and meditation, it helps me ease this bumpy ride. I'm always strapped up. Timbos in a grimy look, mad at the world like I'm Pop for them shots that a nigga took.
Niggas can't fill my shoes. I've been down to let go of this truth.
All right, that was Shell Shock and Living Proof. We got to start off with CKP, Community KP.
Shout out to Shell Shock. I know Shell Shock person. That's my guy. I know him from the city. Good guy, and he's working really hard. So, but as far as this particular song, I'm not feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta keep it 100. I'm gonna just be real on here. You know, I love you, Shell Shock, but this one right here, I'm not feeling it. It's like I just never really could catch a vibe from it. I don't really feel the delivery. I mean, it's just the track was kind of like some old like pop type, snappy marching band type cadence to it. Like it just wasn't me. It don't fit my expectations of a hip hop song. It didn't really. Nah, I wasn't feeling that one, so I just gave it a 2.
Okay. We're gonna go to DJ XL.
No, I mean, like I say all the time, he gives me that whole strange music vibe, like the Tizo touchdown, the Afro Man. You know what I mean? Them cats like that. It seems almost to a level where it's like I know he's being serious, but it also kind of sound like kind of on the line like parody rap. I mean, like I said, it's a lane for it. I mean, shoot your shot, sing your music over to them. They probably might put you on, be like, look, you got
Yeah,
the
it's
sound that we got.
definitely a lane for it, bro. He definitely got a lane. It's just that particular song I want.
Yeah, like I said, you go on Google and search Afro Man and listen to some of his music and some of them other cats like Tech Nine and all their music. Some of they track Tizo touchdown is like you listen to some of their music, it's just like, oh, wow, you know what I'm saying? Shoot your shot with it. Because I mean, only thing I could say, only advice that I really would give, sometimes like the song goes a little bit too long. You might want to kind of cut it. You might want to cut it down to 2 verses and give a little bit of different subject matter. Because almost every song that I heard from you, the subject matter was pretty much the same, and it was getting really pretty much to a point where it's like you're telling the same story over and over again over different beats.
Yeah, and I will say this: Shell Shock is real. So he speaks from his heart with his music, and he works on his craft, and he does have his own lane. Like I say, what makes me vibe off of certain music, like it's going to be different than anybody else. We're here to give our own opinion. That particular song, though, I've heard other work of his that gave me a whole different feel. But that particular song, because like you say, the structure of the song is so unorthodox, I can't mentally absorb it because it's just so unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Shell Shock though.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I do love about Shell Shock. He's not scared. He's not afraid. So, and a lot of times, that's what's going to get you somewhere. I mean, KP, you and I, we known him since he was a young kid. So,
absolutely.
And I told him I'm always supporting. You see what I'm saying? So, and he's going to be on a project that I'm coming out with amongst a lot of other artists, which will be a compilation coming soon. We're going to get to some of these comments right here. We got a comment from a veteran DJ as well. Our guy, DJ Trelly Trell, he gave it a 1. Simply Tenart said, man, you know, he said, man, you know, he over with the song last week. Why are you playing this one again? And again, he's not afraid. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid. And then but she still gave it a 2.5. Still gave it a 2.5. So that's respect right there. And then also DJ Trelly Trell said, I love that y'all are giving creative feedback. And we appreciate you being here, brother. And we're gonna have to have you on the show actually as well. I gotta get with you.
No, we ain't having Trelly Trell around.
Yeah, we ain't having Trelly around. So you know, yeah, but you know that one was definitely different. It was definitely, and it's funny how you brought out parody, XL, because I could clearly see Weird Al Yankovic come in on a verse on that.
No, I'm serious. Like, look, a Creek. When you get a chance, go on to Google, pull up Afro Man, type in Afro Man Code 45. Listen to Afro Man Code 45, and then think about some of the tracks you got from Shell Shock. Or look on YouTube and look up Tizo Touchdown, and just listen to some of his music. It puts you in that same mind state. Like me, I listen to everything. I give everything a chance, except for trap music. I can't stand it. But I give everything a chance. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he puts me in that vibe. That's why I really can't say nothing negative, because it's like, even though it's a catchphrase here about, it's a lane for everything, but it literally is a lane for everything.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
And he could, that's what I'm saying, like literally, seriously, that song could be in a movie and Weird Al Yankovic could come in there on a verse on his and it'll be big and then we'll be like, wow, remember, you know what I'm saying?
And,
So-
the crazy part though is you got people who do songs like that. Like I said, you got like all them strange music cats. They do arenas. They have
Right.
Yep.
They have a
thousands of
whole
people.
venue. They
And
have
they
a
got
whole
a-
genre, man.
Yeah,
They
they
have
got
a
a
whole
whole
genre. They fill
festival.
stadiums. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's pretty much to that level where it's like that weirdness, that obscure type of style and flow could actually be a thing that makes him great.
Right.
Instead of trying to be like the other rappers that's on here that's trying to be like everybody else.
That's what I
Right.
respect about him. Yeah. He ain't trying to be like nobody. And that's what I respect. And that's what I'm always support about him. Not only that he's my little brother, but still, you know what I mean? So, but you know what I mean?
Shell Shock basically can create his own lane because he's
Right.
coming from a different vision. So he's not like one of these skateboard kid rappers that's doing this weird music. He's really from the trenches. So he's saying some stuff that has a lot of content to it. It's just like I said, it's an abstract. It's an abstract style, and it's not atypical. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it works
And
itself
also,
out.
sometimes I've heard some songs where he remind me of Tupac too, or you know what I'm saying. So, but did you see what Trelly Trell said?
Yeah.
Excel.
Yeah, he called me a hater. He called me a hater. It's all good. You know what I mean? You ain't say that when you saw me the other day, though, y'all.
But and then
What you mean, Simply Tizo is dope.
And also
Tizo's-
Shell Shock. Oh, my bad. DJ Trelly Trell also said to Shell Shock, he said, Shell Shock, don't stop. And that's what we tell him all the time. You know what I mean? Don't stop. Keep it, because you're gonna have that hit. Yeah, I actually already got a couple little joints that's
too,
tight.
bro.
So yeah. So now it's funny because Shell Shock always becomes a conversation, actually. You know what I'm saying? but that's my guy though. But anyway, let's get to this next joint. We're gonna get to this joint. True Words. Let's see what this is about. Let's get it.
La 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 la. Man, I love this. You already know who it is. Look, I love to speak, I love to talk, I just love the speech. Word. I'm more certain you see shore like I'm on the beach. I'm hard to reach, you couldn't even touch me if you quantum leap. I'm sunning beats, you should really listen when the father speaks. So many babies, shit is crazy, something that another bring. I keep on pushing, the industry keeps on shoving me. I do this shit sleeping while they looking for another dream. I don't care about these burning bridges, I swim underneath. Misery wants company, company wants to fuck with me. Fuck with me when they love me, I wonder what do they want from me. I'm living lovely, luxury, feeling comfortably. Told them they couldn't hold me, not even if there's a hug for me. Look, I be's busy, I'm buzzing, your insects bugging me, flooding me. Never, y'all just be trying to wing it, that's funny, I'm hungry. You hear the grumbling, haters, they do not stomach me. But that's besides the point of my targets that's right in front of me. I just make my music, what do they want from me? I just mind my business and do it comfortably. I just make my music. What do they want from me? I just mind my business and do it comfortably.
Y'all want me to be docile, hostile, angry, not smile, pro-black, no Kodak, more pop sound, more crooning, fake singing, my crooning, auto-tuning, watered down till it's not soonish. Stop moving, cause I'm not rich and chart-topping. Stop music, get a fit big, go bar hopping, bar chopping, got me on par. Peep how I played the course, picture me, dimming my star, to seek the label force my last shots, and thanks for your presence, and then they laid me off, ad hoc, gave me a severance, a really paid me off. I asked God, is this the message that I've been waiting for? Flash mob, all of these blessings. Yes, you made me poor for a second. Endure the lessons. You swore this was your sworn profession. Keep building muscle, that's your core progression. Draw your weapon, your aesthetics, a force to reckon with. Now press record, keep pressing forward with this pure expression.
I just make my music. What do they want from me? I just mind my business and do it comfortably. I just make my music. What do they want from me? I just mind my business and do it comfortably.
All right, let me get the full name of that song. I mean, in the artist. It is, hold on one second. It is True Words and So Soon. Well, I'm guessing featuring So Soon. And the name of the song is called Yours Truly, the Poet. What do they want? All right. So we're gonna start off with Southside Doughboy first on this. Oh, but you know what? Wait. Hold on one second before you go on. Okay, let's go to these comments.
Hey man, just like saying, getting your money, staying out the way.
Yeah. Simply 10 said, we all have that one family member, though. I'm thinking she was talking about reference to the other stuff back then. And then DJ Trelly Trail said that last song I just played, well, the song we getting ready to review, said the track is fire. And then Token White Girl said, Afro Man, the bomb. I saw him live. And then DJ Trelly Trail gave this song that just played 4.5. Simply 10 said 4, she gave it a 4, but I have to hear the hook over and over to give it a 4.5. And then DJ Charlie Trail said the hook is missing something. Okay. Now, let's get it, Southside Doughboy.
Yeah, like I say, man, I like the hook. I like the hook on it. I like the whole vibe of the music, man, the production. I give it a 4.5.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. That's a good number. Go ahead, Community KP.
Yeah, I like the flow. I like the creativity level of his lyrics. He had some nice metaphors in there, and he wrote the hook real good. I mean, the track real good. I didn't fully like the hook, but it was cool. I gave it a 3.8.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, DJ XL.
Personally, I give it a 4.8. I mean, okay. I like the song. Like you said, it has some dope metaphors, similes. He gave you bars. He gave you a nice formula to flow. The hook, that it speaks to me in general. I just do my music and leave me alone. That's how I feel about things. You know what I mean? And that goes into a level of us being in Baltimore as being DJs. We have our own lane. Everybody wants to get in everybody's lane. Everybody wants to get in the same lane. Me, I'm in my own lane doing the speed limit. I just want to do my music and be comfortable. It spoke to me. I like it. He wasn't trying to get on the hook and thinking that he was Luther Vandross. He just was harmonizing with the horns. I like it. It was a strong song. Yeah.
Yeah, that joint was fire. It was fire. I'm gonna give it a 5. Let's argue. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 5. I thought it was dope. I actually like how he rode the hook. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, with the track.
Yeah, he went along with the horns.
The only thing that it was with the hook, I liked the way the hook came in, but when that closing, the way it went out, it seemed like it was something stagnant right there. So that's just threw me off a little bit on the back end of the hook. But overall, I like the song. It was to me, it was like a 3.84, something like that in that range.
Yeah, it was definitely.
If 5 is the best, if 5 is the dopest song you ever gonna hear, then it's probably 3.8 to a 4.
Right. Okay. It's Southside already reviewed that song, right? Okay. All right. We're gonna do one more. And KP, we about to do this. We about to do this.
Correct.
Relationship show. If you want to step in there, you can. it gets crazy up in that piece sometimes.
I
So
get it. I will be open to doing that maybe the next time. This time
that's
I'm
cool.
gonna have a relationship problem if I don't get off this podcast.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do one last one.
Okay.
The artist is Ravage Beats. Let me see, Ravage Beats. And the name of the song is called Class in Session, featuring hold on. Dang. Okay. Class in Session featuring Mano, Crank Lucas, and E Ness. Holy smokes. Let's see what this is about. Let's get it.
You should never know, you know, now we are like the globe, now we are take over the city. Yeah, money stash up and everything. Yeah, we done ready. Yeah, we are launch this. Blaze it.
Some say my time is past, but I will never honor trash. I feel like I should merely rock dad when it's time to dad. Niggas all kind of mad. Focus on the dimes I bag. A pie in the oven now. Home economics class. Your bitch brag about my dick, about the great time she had. The ops better hope the cops catch you. If I find the ass, lock us in the building. I'm chillin' as a monster mash. Niggas out here rap, still ain't cut they time to have. Money never sleep. The bag is an insomniac. We get into a coin too. Meet us at the laundromat. Washing dirty money. Fax me and then copy that. Cops are 30 from me. And I want my deposit back.
Them never know, so we like the city, we like the city, we like the road, everything. Yeah, we have greens and we get the bag and we get the bag. No, we're not weird, we're not the lead. So we think set, mad thing, I road with them. Man,
I don't got friends, my enemies at a distance. I swear I'm in the shiestiest industry in existence. These rap niggas wanna be many me's over friendship. These labels want a piece of anything you invented. The feds where you active and criminally intended. I act like I'm President Kennedy, lose my memory. The Jack boys waiting for anyone the appendix. Tell your men not to panic or any one of them get it. I'm the loud cousin, bring Hennessy in the picnic. Niggas out of order, we handed them to repentance. Body in the coffin, hammering on the digits. Nail in the box like I'm fingering all your bitches.
Hey, we make money easier, so we do it easy and simple. Yeah, and we are running it and we are taking it over, you know. So remember that. When we talk one time. Yeah, me not to say it again. Bad man.
I've been going hard for these last months. I mean, I ain't been sober for this past month. I'm on the grind like it's my last buck. No feelings. I just gave my last fuck. Don't give a fuck about these hate niggas holding my dick middle finger while I'm taking bitches. I'm going harder than I ever did. Punk bitch, tell me why I'm not your favorite.
Yo, we are one set of people you can't take for fool, you can't take it for idiot. Yeah, and we are run things, you know. Yo, money stash up and everything. And we are run road, you know, and we set it, you know. Remember that. Yeah, real bad man talk. Yeah. Road war.
All right. That one should be easy. Let's start off with Shell Shock. He said, XL, you made a lot of sense, and KP as well. I take it all as honest criticism. Actually, I'll put it up, but actually, I made the song in the studio in 2013. My second song, I layer and still learning how to lay vocals in the studio. Okay. That's what Shell Shock was commenting about on this song. And then DJ Trelly Trell gave that last song a 4.99, so technically a 5. Simply 10 said, I was a G feeling the first verse, but the gibberish E40 sounding dude threw me off. A strong 3.5 though. Okay. All right. So Southside Doughboy, we're gonna start off with you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the song was just all right to me. I give it a 3.
Okay. Okay. All right. Community KP.
I actually was bouncing with the song, man. The song gave me, like I say, the song gave me a vibe. I was feeling it. I do agree with the comment that the second verse didn't kind of flow as good as to me as the first verse. It threw me off a little bit, but overall, I like the song. I give it a 3.
Okay. DJ XL.
I mean, I like it. I give it a 4. I just wish that it would have been, 1, a little bit faster, and 2, it wasn't just the same loop over and over and over again. If it would have been a little bit of break in there, a little bit of, a little razzle dazzle in there a little bit, and it would have been maybe about 5 beats per minute faster, or it definitely would have been a dope song. I think that the second dude, he just might not be good flowing on that slow beat. Like Ness is dope, but he was like struggling on that beat. And that was the first person. The main person that was actually flowing on it was Mino.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you could I feel what you were saying, XL, because you could see that it was kind of like they had to kind of drag their delivery a little bit to stay in tempo with the song in some parts. You know what I'm saying? So it took away from the overall production. And then, like you said, the repetitiveness without no bridges, breaks, or not too much hook going on with it. It kind of gave you that repetitive loop that was kind of off a little bit. So, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 5. I liked it. I get what y'all talking about. It was.
I agree with that because it sounded like they stepped outside their comfort zone on what they usually do.
Yeah, that was an imbalance of somebody had their TV turned up or something. But that was an imbalance of skill, I would say, because a lot of the dudes couldn't match the next man's skill. You see what I'm saying? So, but I like the song and I like the artist that was on there, but it was just that I look at that as being, the situation. But we have Christy Webb that just said this one reminded me a little bit of a Tupac beat. But
actually Super Cat.
Yeah, that was Super Cat. Yep, I remember that. Yep. They was the first ones that did it. And then it's still a dope beat too, though. I love that. I love that loop. But the
actual original beat had more breaks to it.
Yeah, it
and
did.
it had more tempo too, XL. So
yeah,
they dragged it back. They drug it back something.
Yeah, I mean they doing a lot of that stuff now lately, like that. I mean I shouldn't really speak on it because it might be played next week. But the new song "Slap" by Busta Rhymes and Busta Rhymes, Big Daddy Kane, and Conway. And it's like they're trying to ride the beat, but Busta can ride the beat. Kane is keeping up, but Conway isn't really strong on that beat. So it's like you're trying to mesh something together that's really not cohesive, but you're still trying. And I can dig it.
Right.
I get it.
So I want to thank everybody for popping on. Thank you, KP. Tell Fancy we said thank you for the time and letting us borrow you here tonight. Shout out to my brother DJ XL, my brother the Southside Doughboy, my soldiers that's always there. And shout out to our other people, our family, Sweet Mama G and Baldy E. So we're getting ready to go on for the relationship show. And XL, if you can show up.
I gotta go to Morgan, man. I gotta go to Morgan. I can't do it tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all got the app and stuff, right?
The
app. Because I used to listen to y'all on the app too.
Yeah, we got it's a couple apps you can use. You can either you can get the WEAA app or you can use the TuneIn app and just search WEAA 88.9.
Okay.
Hey, XL, how can people get music over to you, bro?
They can shoot emails to me, send their music over, it goes to the review board to make sure it fits the criteria of the show, and I'll air it.
It is what it is.
You can catch my email, excel.blazeone@gmail.com. excel.blaze1@gmail.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? So that's why y'all gotta work hard here to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Trell, I'm still waiting for you to send your mixes in. I asked you for mixes a while ago.
Right.
That's right. Give me
Like I
the
said,
blues.
you ain't said when you saw me the other day, man.
So I want to thank once again everybody. Matter of fact, we can't forget this, and I hope I don't miss anybody because it was people in the on the live that probably didn't comment and you know, and so we couldn't shout them out. But right now, this is something that we do. Shouts out to my brother DJ Trell for coming in and commenting. Shouts out to Token White Girl for coming in and commenting, and Tina, I forgot. Hold on, I'm gonna have to scroll back up. It was Tina
Boiling.
Yeah, oh yeah. Shouts out to Tina Bowling. Shouts out to Shell Shock for coming in. Shouts out for Simply 10, our weekly soldier. Simply 10 Art. Shouts out to Dougie for coming in. Love you, brother. Shouts out to let me see. It was I was gonna say Southside. He on our screen. He's a weekly soldier of ours. Anyway, I'm missing some people, but forgive me. I'm a little off tonight. But anyway, and once again, shouts out KP. You know you're always welcome. Let's do it. We can do it every week.
Absolutely appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem. And we're gonna get on to the relationship show. So make sure y'all show up. It's gonna take us about 10 minutes to get loaded up. And make sure y'all go on this video when it goes up on YouTube, like and share it. And also
subscribe.
Have y'all family come in. Yes, definitely subscribe. Definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell. Exactly.
We do watch YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
Hit that notification ding.
You know everybody got the same script. Hit that notification, hit the ring-a-ling bell.
Right. So you know, once again, much love to everybody. We'll see y'all next week. And make sure you mean 20. I'm not sure what the 20 is, but anyway, yeah, so make sure y'all come on. We about to come back on in about 10 minutes. So you know, we're gonna have some fun and do what we do, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out everybody. Let's get it.
That's what she meant. You said 10 minutes, you said 20.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, CPT time. CPT time. All right, so we'll see y'all. All right.
Peace out.
All right.
Peace.